Oh.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed. You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information.
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
Have you ever subdued a graphorn, Professor?
I have, yes. Years ago, at Stonehenge, of all places. The Ministry still owes me for that favor. It can be difficult, of course. They are massive, after all, but it's not impossible. It's my experience that many of your spells will have no real effect. You'll need to wear him down.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Старый пердон, лучше пошел мне помог, блин. Блин, пойми, что нужно делать.
Well, how...
These rocks have seen better days. This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. I need your help, friend.
Фига у него растяжка. Так, в арсенале Драморога имеется мощная атака в рывке, которая наносит много урона врагам и некоторым заграждениям. Удерживайте L2, чтобы начать. Следите за индикатором выносливости Драморога, так как рывки истощают его. Alright. Что там? Новая ячейка инвентаря твари, владыка берега. Вот это получается на левом стике он максимально подбежит. Ага.
Slow down now. There we go.
Как мне подобрать? L2 рывок. Ну подожди. R2 галоп. Переключиться что?
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come
Но
alone.
теперь он просит
She
нужно
says he
будет
doesn't sound
появиться
himself.
одной из словам.
Meet us
Сейчас
at the
Себастьян
catacomb as soon as you can. I
запомнил
hope that
как
my
можно
quill has
скорее.
conveyed my
Надеюсь,
message
передо
clearly.
мной.
You certainly are a magnificent beast. Go! Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Loud as a... Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson! Levioso! No! Levioso! Levioso!
No need to race now, my friend.
Oh, you're there. Allow me to put you out of your... Rookwoods don't go down easy. You will not, Cynthia!
Slow down now. There we go. I should investigate.
Can't figure out why this...
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
Expulso!
Time to go a little quicker. No need to race now, my friend.
Where others see darkness, I see bright opportunities.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
What does it matter if they're still alive? Concentrate on the spoils we'll be leaving with.
Time for you all to clear out.
Last time I was in Lower Oxford, my pack was full of potions. Left the shelves there, I think. Thank you kindly for your business.
Thank you. I hope to see you again.
Untempered meander into the mind brings sure ruin. Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Incendio! Expulso! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! 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 Expulso!
I'm surprised I haven't been given more territory. What's Rookwood waiting for? I'm a master, eh?
Expulso! Incendio! Come on over there! Incendio! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Could do worse than...
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Expulso! Expulso!
Me to do.
Incendio! 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 Expulso! Incendio! Fire! Expulso! Fire! Expulso! Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Expulso! No!
Thing worth learning. Civilized society.
Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
Never understood laws. All they do is interfere with making us successful.
Expulso! How can I help? Incendio! Incendio! Expulso! You will not survive this fight! Incendio! Incendio! How dare you! You cannot control me! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio!
Still nothing from no one here.
Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio! Expulso!
What do you need me to do?
I will not be your Incendio!
I don't waste time seeing if they're dead. Their fate's not on my hands. Only their blood.
Expulso!
Expulso! Incendio! Hey, for your information, I received an owl from her just the other day. And as for her affection, oh, I can assure you, Expulso! Incendio! Expulso! Incendio!
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Confringo. Petrificus totalis. Revelio. Revelio. That solves that. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. How about some sightseeing? Revelio.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Oh, Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? They won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous.
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
He won't listen to reason.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Revelio. Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead. In the great room. Confringo!
Crucible!
Bombard! Confringo! Confringo! There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Fringo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
Crucial. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo! Defender! Accio. Levioso. Accio. I need to find a way up that ledge. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There's Sebastian.
Isn't this incredible?
Sebastian,
I told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight the Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
But two of you have gone too far! I'm ending this now!
That's relic. You're supposed to protect us! Mr. Sallow, stop! Defender! Bombarda!
You're no friend to my nephew!
Levioso!
Imperio!
Confringo!
Confringo! Take it! Levioso! Bombarda!
She cannot be healed, Sebastian! You must stop!
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave.
Sebastian, wait! Stop, Sebastian. Hold on.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it...
He did attack us. You had no choice. It was brave, Sebastian. You clearly care more about Anne than your uncle ever did.
I knew you'd understand. I did do the right thing.
You did. I would have done the same, if I knew how.
I could teach you.
No time like the present.
The killing curse won't be easy to master. As with all unforgivables, you have to mean it. Hold your wand steady. Focus. The incantation is Avada Kedavra. Your intention must be clear. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later, at the Undercroft, all right? Confringo!
Run, run,
Protego!
run, run. Why can't I hit you? What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Bombarda!
Nothing over here.
Imperial! Defender!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo! Protego!
How dare you use that spell on me?
Revelio. Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. Knowing a meat, he's like...
I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were they?
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend. I believe now that you are the strangers, the poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events: the cave with the moonstone and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Protego! Revelio. Protego.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead. I'm ready if you are. Can you believe it? Actual snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we should be long gone.
Revelio.
Я говорил, что не просто так оно здесь. Что оно тогда не тянулось ничего. Я был здесь. Говорил, что это будет какой-то квест.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Accio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness.
Accio!
That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
Revelio. So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos!
Confringo! Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Lumos. I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Glacium. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa.
The plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Of course. How clever.
Revelio.
Look at this place.
Little puppy Sweeting. Forgot how to cover your track?
What was that?
A body. Imperial.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead. Tricky little cake flapper.
Crucial.
This is humiliating.
Confringo.
Ready your wands. The fight.
Incendio. Bombarda.
Back for the ball. Not the brightest child.
Spells are weak.
Bombarda!
I'll see you.
You're gonna regret coming here.
Levioso! Tiger! Confringo! Levioso! Let's drop people there! Here I find you!
Confringo!
Levioso! Better luck next time!
You're sending plants!
Levioso!
Bombard! Protego!
Levioso!
Bombarda!
You dare slay one of my own!
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
Revelio.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to...
Приготовь яичницу.
I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them, and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I can almost always spot a student who's just...
Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
Imperial!
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Leviosa!
No, don't!
Bombarda! Incendio!
You will not survive this fight! Expulso to the slaughter!
Defendo!
Confront no more happy days!
Potato!
You've made a grave mistake!
I see you!
Bombarda!
Had enough?
Confringo!
Novice luck! You're going to regret that. I'm just warming
Potato!
Death
from above!
Oh.
Look what you've done! You pay for it!
Bombarda!
You should have joined me. Above and over! Delay the inevitable.
We made a mistake.
Accio!
Had to or did give up?
The time to teach someone a lesson!
Stop that rape!
Accio!
Oh, what a light out of your eyes. Seducto! Seducto!
Crucible! Imperial!
Knew you were still hanging about.
Seducto!
Oh! Ah! To your knees.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Alternati right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened. Revelio! Revelio.
I dream of making a better world for me.
Revelio.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. It's when minds stand behind wind. They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knife.
Petrificus Totalis. One less poacher in the wizard. Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book. the trials, to ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Search the area! Must be here somewhere.
We'll have to get it closer.
Ranrock will be pleased with our progress. I've been fighting since before you. Someone's here.
Defender! More! Confringo!
Let's get this over with. I will make you.
Bombard him!
You won't get away with that.
Confringo!
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
I see it, and I don't know.
dead end. Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Revelio.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching. Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos! Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Oh, this day is
Bombarda! Defender! Protego! Confringo!
not quite. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo!
You two against Ranrock's army.
Bombarda!
You explain the stench.
Confringo!
You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus!
You won't stop.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this. Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hecat.
Thank you, Professor.
Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
Imperial.
Let's get this over with.
Bombarda.
Don't distract me!
Ranrock won't be stopped!
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Put me down!
Bombarda! Confringo!
Your spells glance off of me.
Crucio! Imperio!
Get away with that.
Protego! Bombarda!
We'll reclaim what is rightfully what?
Confringo! Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two!
Stop him!
Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
No, that's a big contribution for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happy to see you.
Now for our wine. I shall avenge your death. An intruder!
Confringo! Bombarda! Easily diverted.
Expulso!
Abolish stone!
Expulso!
That's our way forward.
Вы хотите сказать, что Ранрок каким-то образом прошел вот этих двух ребят?
Quickly!
И реально красиво.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
Я так понимаю, здесь две концовки. Внутри открыть. Зачем ее открывать? Ну, очень интересно, что будет, если открыть. Я не вижу смысла ее открывать. Зачем? Но очень хочется, интересно. Извиняюсь. Я намерен оставить силы внутри. Что будет, если открыть? Окей. Нет, мне интересно.
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
Тоже интересно. Вы правы, это как бы я возвращаюсь. Мне как бы игра дает такая типа, а может ты все-таки подумаешь? Нельзя скрывать от остального мира, согласен в каком-то смысле, но я так и не понял. Сколько нам показывали омутов, это все такая ерунда. Самому нужна такая сила. Нет, как бы, но так что второй вариант.
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work. Build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
Как он прошел мимо двух этих вот утырков? Вы что, их не включили обратно, дебилы?
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
Капсда тебе.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Ага. Blake's Life Matter. Это такое знакомое. Мне кажется, игра не дала бы все равно ни мне взять, ни оставить. Кажется, это все равно бы произошло.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine, child!
Bombarder! My spells are having no effect on the dragon. Protego! Confringo! Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Expelliarmus! Levioso! I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! I
Со следами магии. А где след магии-то? Да сколько хочешь лупать. А под защитой.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
Где?
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
Следами магии. Где след магии? Какой-нибудь здесь нет? Обратно я не могу забежать.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
Это еще раз, как скажи, я не понимаю, что мне нужно сделать.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Potato, Bombarda, Confringo.
Это люк какой-то или что, я не понимаю. Вот подошел отсюда.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
Мне куда-то дальше нужно пройти, или что? А, да? Даже так? А, там он наверх хоть проход. Окей. Окей, да. О! Снаряжение, это все такое ерунда. Да, там типа появляется. Я вроде бы... Нет, я сюда забежать не могу. Я думал, сюда только могу забежать.
Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Bombarda, Confringo, Accio.
А, да так.
That did the trick. I have you now, Lamont.
There seems to be some fight in you after all. No matter.
А, мне нужно было к себе подтянуть просто. Прикинь. Нормально. Получается, да? Сейчас, подожди, сейчас я еще скачу.
You can't stop me.
Да, давайте быстрее закончим. Тихо.
Accio. Two sources of power.
Вижу.
Confringo. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you? Bombarda. Confringo.
Это что такое?
Imperial.
Понял, не работает. А что такое? А что прекратить? Опа. Что упало?
Revelio.
Мне кажется, это финалочка. Хрена себе арена. Воу.
You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now.
There's nowhere to hide now.
I am sure that your death is swift.
Тут вот ерунда. Почему не работает-то? Любой подходит, да? Понял.
Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock?
А, дурак. Все, я все использовал.
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock.
Ну, а кто будет? Таргет где? Понял. Опять туалет, да? Ага, не работает, подожди. Да, опа. Еще одна. Работала. Куда ты? Ну, нажми. А он не нажимает, он не хочет. Да. Я не сделал теперь. Нормально. Что ты делаешь? Радиус. Я опять не успеваю. Я опять не успел. И еще. Че, привет. Давай, ты ё-моё. Девятый? Ой, я ставлю. Что такое? Фига ты побежал. Чё? Что дальше? Возвращаемся, да? Просто экспеллиармус. Почему серебро? Интересно, почему серебро? Сейчас переиграем. Хочу палочку поменял. О май гад. What are you doing, man? Мне не надо пропускать. С кем он борется, я не понимаю. С пустотой?
Thank you, Miriam.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcely, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Интересно, так должно было быть или нет?
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he
Заклинание
got.
снято, получается?
Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
Окей, давай. Что, все? Игра пройдена? Спасибо. У меня столько... Так, и что теперь? Поздравляем, вы завершили основной сюжет игры Хогвартс «Наследие» и подошли к концу своего учебного года. В связи с грядущими экзаменами СОВ сейчас самое время проанализировать ваши успехи с заполнением руководства. Исследуйте мир вокруг, выполните все оставшиеся задания с взаимоотношениями и побочные задания, а также постарайтесь заполнить свое руководство, насколько это возможно. Окей, титров не будет. Задание отправлено так. Ага, завершить основные задания. 260 XP. Даже 39 не дали. Что, все? Что ж, ребятки, это был финал. Дальше мы, конечно, продолжим. Я думал о твоих словах, сказанных тогда в большом зале. Мне бы хотелось поговорить с тобой. Alright. Я думаю, мы продолжим позже. Знать бы даже, сколько время. Стрим сколько идет? 2:43. Я думаю, это не последняя серия. Далеко не последняя. Дальше мы будем открывать всю карту. То есть зачищать ее. Не знаю, что еще. Но это не последний стрим. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.